Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. And we are back for yet another Crypto Empire Sunday live stream, where I will be bringing you all of the latest updates, as well as my technical analysis and the things that you should be doing right now when the crypto market is basically dead. We have no volatility. Bitcoin and Ethereum are going straight sideways in a very range-bound price action environment. And there are certain things that we can be doing right now to actually not necessarily make money today, but ensure that we make money in the future, basically planting seeds and then reaping the harvest later on. So I will be sharing with you that information during this live stream, so don't miss it. Stick with me until the very end. Before we get into it, I do want to welcome everybody to the show, everybody from around the world watching right now. I appreciate your support. Thank you for being here live. Smash up that like button. Really appreciate everybody's support. Let's get things started with our crypto market overview. So big shout out to Jazzy up here nice and early in the live chat saying alpha incoming. We also got Ian M saying good morning fam. What's up Ian? How are you? So taking a look at the crypto market as it stands right now, we have Bitcoin trading at $26,773. ETH hanging on to $1,800. $1,804 currently. Now, the market still 1.16 trillion. Let's take a look at these charts and get into exactly what is going on. So, I have the key level indicator on the chart, which shows us the Monday range. And as you can see, this is a 1 hour time frame on Ethereum. The price stayed in the range from Monday, from 1846 to the lows down here at 1783 all week long. It did sweep the low 2 times, and these were good longing opportunities. But other than that, it has been straight sideways. Nothing has been happening. And if we look at Bitcoin as well, it's the same exact story. I would say Ethereum is cleaner than Bitcoin right now. But as we see, BTC also, especially this period right here that I just circled, this was on Friday into Saturday. Like, this was ridiculous. Straight sideways. This is a crab market. During these times, I don't recommend to trade at all, right? Because, what are you going to catch? A 0.02% move? So, this is just a slow time in the market. And we have a question from Jamal saying, will the market dump from here or not? Please tell me straight. Well, that's a great question, Jamal. Let me just go ahead and ask the magic crystal ball to give us the exact answer on what exactly is going to happen next. Of course, I'm just kidding. I'm just being sarcastic. There is no magic crystal ball to get you that answer. But right now on the higher time frames, if we look at Bitcoin, price is obviously very clearly making lower highs here and lower lows. Okay, so we are now in a higher time frame downtrend. So with that being said, in this period of consolidation in a downtrend, the probability says that we will go down further from this point. All right. So if I had to guess, we're going sideways. Basically, nothing is happening. We're starting to break this little trend line here on Bitcoin in the lower time frames. But yeah, my bias is to the downside as we are in a higher time frame downtrend. We're underneath resistance, and these periods of consolidation will lead to periods of rapid expansion. But these things can take a while to play out. All right, so I'm expecting some things to pick up later on this evening. It's actually not too far away now. The daily close is going to be in less than 2 hours. But yeah, down is my bias. And higher time frame levels are still clear as day on BTC. We have this demand zone over here at 26K from this lower wick that formed last Friday. Not this Friday that just passed, but 2 Fridays ago, essentially. And then we have the big level over here at 25K. Of course, that is the range high from basically the bottom of the bear market here in the daily time frame. Bitcoin spent its bear market days, but all below 25K, and 25K was that resistance. It will get flipped into support, I expect. Of course, it can come underneath, trade beneath it a little bit, but I would expect it to get rebounded rather quickly once it does actually break 25. All right, so that's our next level below. Now, Ethereum, like I said, is a bit cleaner right now. ETH on the daily. Let's go to the 12-hour chart, actually. So ETH on the 12-hour over here. On our way up in early April, late March, we did encounter resistance over here at $1,825. We broke through that nice and clean. We retested perfectly. All right, everybody's eyes should be right here. We retested, flipped it to support, and then in April, mid-April, we pushed up to 2,100 bucks. Now on the weekly time frame, that was just kind of a really clean sweep of the high of the range, right? Bitcoin's range high was 25K. Ethereum's bear market range high is $2,031 essentially. So that mid-April move was just a sweep of that high. Now we're back in that bear market range of Ethereum. And this big fat red line, let me take the key levels off the chart. This big fat red line that I have labeled on my chart, the iron wall resistance, right? We're below that on ETH. My bias is to the downside, all right? Unless Ethereum can flip 1825 and start trading above it and holding it as support, well then the bias is lower. Expect price to trade lower over here on ETH. And just below, we have levels over here in the low 1700s, and then we have all of this down here in the 1600s. So Ethereum can actually drop quite a bit, right? We go down here, this is 4%. We can see maybe a 10% to, if it gets super bad, maybe 14, 15% on ETH, depending on how much it does correct. If it does actually break down here, right? Because it's still sideways, but like I said, price is on the higher time frames, making lower highs and lower lows consecutively. All right, so that is why we simply do expect price to head lower from here unless stuff starts to change, preferably on the higher time frames. But yeah, we're in a total sideways crab market. Not much we can do right now except for some things I'll be sharing with you in just a little bit of time. So be sure to stick with me until the end of the live stream. And if my analysis makes sense and you're getting something out of it, I would appreciate it if you smash that like button down below. It goes a very long way to help grow the channel right here at Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. Now let's take a look at the DXY. So the DXY is on an absolute tear to the upside right now, as we see the DXY rip through 103, and it is headed higher in my opinion. I would expect this to get to 104 to 105. All right, and that's not great for crypto as well, which could mean some more short-term pain for Bitcoin, ETH, and alts. But with that being said, at the same time, we got stonks trading quite well, especially the tech market. If we look at this NQ, right, the NQ, if we go to the daily time frame, this thing is just on an absolute tear. It just broke above this resistance from August of last year. That's almost one full year ago now, right? This is a long, higher time frame level that the NASDAQ just broke through. So, this thing is bullish. Tech stocks are going crazy and crypto is doing nothing. So, as somebody who really just sticks to crypto, it is kind of annoying to see stocks rip like this, especially tech stocks, which in the past have had a very high correlation to risk on assets in the crypto market, Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, etc. And right now there's just no correlation at all. And obviously the total market cap just in complete stagnation sideways. So yeah, a bit of a slow period right now. Let me catch up with the live chat and let me see what's going on over here. We got some monkeys in the chat. We got Michael with some monkeys emojis. Yeah, monkeys is bullish, guys. We'll talk about monkeys right now. Let me see what else is going on. Jamal, are you not going to reply to my messages? You are no longer welcome to... You're in timeout, Jamal. I don't like your attitude. Labradoodle in here saying hit the like button, Empire. Appreciate that, Labradoodle. And we got Adrian Kent as well. Papa Guth, are we going to hit under 20K like Gareth is saying? In the short term, it's possible. Things are looking kind of shaky right now, especially with the U.S. markets, the debt ceiling talk and all that. So it is possible we have a wick down there, but I wouldn't necessarily say with high conviction that it's going to happen. What's up, Rigoberto? How are you doing? Connor, are we close to that long, boring consolidation range? I've heard that happening as we get closer to the halving. Yeah, I mean, we're essentially in it right now, right? We just went over the analysis, even just looking at the total charts, the total 2, total 3. It's in complete stagnation, right? This is just chicken scratch. And obviously, if you look at Bitcoin as well, it's it's kind of the same thing, especially over this past week. So yeah, up until the halving, there's going to be periods like this where it's very slow, and there will be periods of crazy volatility in between those times of slowness. But, that next bull market in the halving is really going to change things for sure. Let's see. Next in mining, India. When can it break 30K and enter 35K to 40K range? Can you take an estimate for me? Unfortunately, I don't have that crystal ball to give you timing of exactly when the market is going to pump to 35K. But, it can happen really anytime, honestly. We're above 25 over here, right? So we're holding above the bear market breakout. A quick push up higher. I mean, I'm still expecting 40, 45K to get hit this year in 2023. In terms of the timing, I can't give you the timing, so I'm just not going to answer that question. I don't have an answer for you. Papa Guth, Bitcoin to 25 and ETH to 1.7K, sell in May. Yeah, basically that's what it's looking. Optimus Prime, is it too late to get into monkeys? I don't believe so. I don't believe it's too late to get into monkeys. Monkeys right now is at a $30 million market cap. For everybody that's brand new and has no idea what monkeys is, I would recommend you go to my channel and you get caught up with my monkeys videos. I made a few over the past 2 weeks. Essentially, it's a meme coin based off of Elon Musk's Twitter list, and I started talking about it, way down here in early April, mid-April, right, when the market cap was around $3 million over here, and then, it dropped beneath the $1 million market cap, and then it exploded. So it's up depending on where you got in, 30x. If you got in at a $3 million market cap, you're up 10x. So we've done quite well on monkeys, but the great thing is that this meme does have true potential to be absolutely huge. And the reason because of that is, of course, Elon Musk's Twitter list, which we can look at right here. Now it's 33,000 followers. All right, this is major. This is growing. The growth has experienced surges. Now it's kind of slower, but, the monkeys token is one of those meme coins that has the potential to be the next Floki, to be the next Shiba Inu, to be the next Dogecoin. So I don't think 30 mil is the top for monkeys. I've only sold my initial. I'm in massive unrealized gains right now. Just sitting tight, trusting the process. And, if it does play out, I can't lose, right? I took my initial investment out. But if this thing plays out like I think it's going to do, I mean, yeah, it's a life-changing trade, really. We're talking high 6 figures, possibly 7 figures, depending on when I take profit, stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes with the monkeys. I don't think it's too late to answer the question. James Whale says, "A King, what's up, James? How are you?" He says, have to move more to cash because it's so hard to know which way we're going. Keen to rescale in low 20s if we get around. Yeah, I feel you, James, right? Especially if you're playing with money that, you can better utilize elsewhere and you're putting it into the crypto market during times like this. It's very hard to gauge which is going to come first, higher or lower. That's obviously the whole trick. If everybody knew which direction it was going to go, everybody would be a millionaire and trading would just cease to exist altogether. But yeah, I feel you, James. Randy saying we need a real pump it up. Yeah, we do need a real pump. It's been quite a long time since we got a move like we got over here in mid-March after the whole banking scare, right? Who remembers this? Everybody thought everything was going to zero. All of a sudden, bam, we pump up to 30K. We haven't had one of those in a while. Optimus Prime saying Andrew Tate is going to pump a coin 1st of June. I think it's going to be Monkey's token. Yeah, listen, I've been seeing a lot of people on YouTube talk about Tate and the coin he's going to pump, Pulse Chain, yada, 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 yada. I don't think Tate's going to pump anything. I know he's talked about Floki in 2021 and stuff like this, but I wouldn't. The people talking about Tate going to pump a coin, in my opinion, are just straight up dorks. Like they're literally saying things like Andrew Tate's gonna pump this coin and he's got so many whale friends in crypto and he knows so many rich people. It's like, dude, so many people have whale. I have whale friends in crypto that have millions and millions and millions of dollars. Right? It's just stupid. They're using Tate's name for attention like a bunch of dorks. So, no comment in regards to that. There's a lot of dorks out there on YouTube nowadays. Space is getting super saturated. Sniff saying Pulse Chain is way up while Hex is way down. Yeah, the bridge is open now, guys. The bridge is open. If you want updates, you can go to Richard Hart's Twitter. And yeah, 95% clear 2 hours ago. So the bridge is open, which is a good thing. You can see the deposit numbers going way up today right here. So, yeah, the bridge is now working. It's a very good thing. My name is says, hey bro, enjoy your honest opinion. If you get a chance, what's your mid to long thoughts on E&J? We're going to look at E&J, then we're going to get into some good stuff that I know you guys are waiting for. So E&J is, again, in a downtrend. Higher highs and higher lows in the daily time frame. And yeah, from this point, 30 cents is, it looks next to me right here. 28 to 30 cents. Also retest this monthly open from December. But yeah, you know, price already broke the market structure here, right? You had these lows from mid-March. Price broke beneath it. Okay, so when you have that in a downtrend, you essentially expect a bounce, and you look to short a bounce for the next move lower, you know, which would take INJ to 29.30 cents, and then below that you have the bear market lows at 23 cents, which is not far away at all. And the start of this demand level is at 25 cents, and this is from way back here in 2020. So yeah, INJ broke market structure, right? Essentially, this is resistance up here. We had one wick into it on Thursday. We'll see what happens. Let's see if price trades back up into supply here, because then I would essentially look to short it back down to 30. But this chart is bearish for sure. So that's my short to midterm view on INJ, all right? Before we look at more altcoins, let's move on. We already went over our Bitcoin analysis, so let's move on to our Twitter wisdom. So a lot of talk right now about the new MetaMask update. Basically, MetaMask updated their terms of service, and in one small part of their terms of service, they said that they have the authority to withhold taxes that you owe. And this caused a lot of confusion and anger and all these different emotions on crypto Twitter. Now we have the official response right now. Rohit, we'll look at render in a bit, my man. Anyways, we now have the official response from Consensus, and they're saying we are aware of tweets circulating with inaccurate information about Consensus's terms of service. Let's clarify one thing up front. MetaMask does not collect taxes on crypto transactions, and we have not made any changes to our terms to do so. This claim is false. Basically, they're saying that this tax only applies to our products that are subject to sales tax. So there's no reason to panic right now about MetaMask holding your profits for taxes and stuff like that. There's no KYC on it. It's impossible for them to do that. Do they want to do this in the future? Yes, absolutely. They want to, control everything in the future. Just as you would expect a snake to bite you, you would expect an extortionist to extort you. So, what do you think the tax collector is going to do? They're going to come after everything, which is why I'm such a big proponent on privacy coins. All right, obviously there's the big OG, there's Monero, which is just basically digital private cash. But there's also smart contract private blockchains now, and the number one smart contract private blockchain out there is Dero. All right, DERO, currently at a market cap of $73.8 million, which is quite low. You know, this has the potential to be a huge gainer in the future. It has over a 10x, obviously, to $1 billion market cap. But depending on how bad the crackdown does get in the future, look, it's not going to be easy. I think anybody with half of a brain would understand that the battle that we are entering in, that's already started right now, this transitional period that the world is going through, anybody with half a brain understands that this is not going to be an easy and safe transition. Things are going to get crazy and hectic and a lot worse, essentially, before they get better. So privacy coins are inevitable to blow up, in my very own humble opinion. If you're fading the privacy coins, if you hold none of them, you know, there's going to be a period of time, just like meme coins right now are the hot thing in the market, there's going to be a period of time where privacy coins absolutely take over. They will be the meta, and there will be massive gains to be had with the privacy coins. All right, so DERO is definitely one to do your research on. If you already know about it, well, then you know that this project is legitimate. It's been worked on for many years at this point, and it's a layer 1 smart contract blockchain that's completely private. All right, let's go take a look at this chart real quick. And it's on KuCoin before somebody asked me what exchange it's on. So yeah, it saw a huge move in late March. As you see, it went from around $4 up here to $9.40. So it 2x'd in a period of around a few weeks. Now it's retraced that pump quite well. So let's pull a fib. And we're right at the golden pocket support. Right at it. So, you know, this is a potential area to bid, but we're going to have a lot of time, I think, before privacy coins really start to take over. So we have this support level down here at $5, and that lines up perfectly with the 78.6. So for DERO, I would wait for the 78.6 over here at $5. Right, this level. Yeah, I mean, this could be the reversal point. It's obviously support, but you know, the market does seem a bit heavy to me. But if you're looking to bite at this would be a good time to bite a little bit. But you know, I would really wait for 5 or below if you're planning on going in heavy into any privacy coins, especially like DERO. But yeah, I wanted to cover this today because look, you know, things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. So don't be surprised when the extortionists come after you in the future. That's why you should be using things like private blockchains. Guys, smash up that like button. We have 40 viewers, only 18 likes. That's not great. Smash up that like button. Now, we'll look at some altcoins. My thoughts on Render. So Render's strong right now with all of the tech news, Apple news, stuff like that. This wick is a little bit concerning for me. Huge spike up to $2.95. And let's look at this on the weekly. Get rid of these lines. Not really serving a purpose right here. So Render on the weekly is pretty impressive. Except for the fact that it has this pretty strong weekly bearish divergence. That's a little bit concerning. Let me switch my camera so you guys can see that. Right, bottom of my screen, you can see the RSI now. And if you connect the highs, you know, price is making these higher highs. Big exhaustion wick with the RSI getting weaker. So unless this changes, this thing, yeah, maybe doesn't have that much more left in it right now, because you can only be an outlier for so long before you catch up to the rest of the market. And right now, you know, the market's very slow, not doing much. And yeah, you also have the daily bearish divergence as well. This is concerning. This is definitely a cause for concern. Yeah, let's see. Let me see if we can find some supply zones. See what the heck is going on here. All right, so on the 3-day, we have this level. I'll isolate it for you in red. got this level on the 3-day here. And you also got this level just higher. So all I did was outline supply zones right over here. You got a bit of a rally-based drop, and you got a drop-based drop. So yeah, $3 too psychological round number. It would be seriously impressive if render can break above this supply level, above 325, and head up to like 4. I would not count on it, right? We have a lot of bearish signals right now flashing in the charts. So let's drop this now to a lower time frame. So we're already starting to shape up into a symmetrical pennant. All right, price already shaping up into this. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see this roll over. If the divergence is to play out, this wick is scary to me. So yeah, render bearish. Don't forget about the trendline support. That's around, no, that's down here. Below $2. So this thing can drop quite a bit. One moment as I blow my nose, 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's see what's going on in this live chat. Where am I? XRP, a fan favorite. Everybody loves talking about XRP. So my analysis on XRP is quite simple. It's going to $100,000 per XRP coin. That's it. All you need to know, guys. Subscribe to my channel and share with the XRP army so I can become the biggest influencer. Yeah, this is looking like a little rejection from our trend line here, isn't it now? Little rejection from resistance. Yeah, this looks like a rejection indeed. Strong pump up. You know, when the market this past week didn't do anything, XRP pumped up to resistance. Also, you can see the horizontal levels is pretty clear over here. You know, all of this. Right into this, you have the trend line. See this 1 hour again. Yeah. You had that. You had that in supply at trendline resistance. I mean, I'll be damned if the support holds. It's possible, but you can risk 3% to get like 8% or so from this point. But yeah, this looks, I mean, the RSI already reset down here in the 1 hour, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, this thing looks ready to break down in my opinion. Let's see, we got Jazzy asking, do I think INJ will reach 3 figures in the bull run? Yes, I think it's very possible for INJ to reach $100 plus in the bull market. Talked about INJ before, right? It's made my first video on it down here at like 350. But anyways, yeah, INJ, it's got that Luna feel to it where it's all VC backed. Right, it's a heavily VC-backed coin, a big budget to play with, and you know they're building a serious DeFi smart contract blockchain. So yeah, I can see it being really, really hyped up in the bull market. Now, over here on the chart, this channel I have, this parallel channel, I put on down here. And over the weekend over here on Saturday, the channel is still being respected. As you see, price made it back to the top, traded back in, came to the top. Again, if you look at the signs, not really there on the 4 hour. But anyways, channel held up well, broke down back beneath it. So INJ right now is in an uptrend on the 4 hour, at least on the daily it is not. On the daily it's in a downtrend. All right, if you just mark the pivot points, just consecutive lower highs, lower lows on this thing. So, yeah, this sell-off today on a Sunday is interesting. We'll see if that's a. Let me see. 1 second. All right, not the word to use. We're gonna see if that's a precipice for the upcoming week, but maybe that's not the correct word to use. Maybe that's a sign for the upcoming week is a better vocabulary word to use for that. This big red candle right here. But yeah, this chart's breaking down. In my opinion, I wouldn't short it here. If you were going to short it, you got this market structure break, you would look for a move back to retest the channel. If you're dying to trade this and you want to do something, wait for a move here. And then look for something like this. Yeah, but this thing moves. INJ, DYDX, they move like 10% all the time, so a lot better movement than Bitcoin and ETH, obviously. Chaos says nothing is long short, guys. I do tend to agree with you, Chaos. Everything I am seeing in the charts right now, resistance, price is rejecting, we're under resistance. A lot of bearish divergence, a lot of supply zone tests. It's just not looking good out there. Simply put. We got Tintin in the building today asking for SHD. Shade protocol. It's only on Kujira. Now, look, personally, with the whole Kujira hype, I'm not believing the Kujira hype. Hopefully I get proved wrong, because I know a lot of people that watch my channel are, big on Kujira. Maybe I'm just scarred after Luna, but yeah, I'm not touching it. I'm putting my picks elsewhere. But just looking at this chart, crashed to 5 cents in March. This thing's dead, but listen, when a chart looks dead and there's an actual team behind it continuing to build in the bear market, then it's a solid investment, especially if you've done your research and you have the conviction to hold it until the next bull run. Coins like this are good long-term investments, all right? So, the title of today's live stream, What to Do When the Market is Slow, one of those things is to look for undervalued coins that basically have dead charts, but the team behind it is still actively working on the project, on the protocol, and these are the ones that have the potential to be huge gainers in the bull market. So Shade right now, I know Tintin does his fundamental analysis on a lot of different projects. Tintin, shout out to you being a longtime supporter of Crypto Empire. Shade right now at a $6.5 million market cap, with a legitimate protocol here that the team is actively working on. It's undervalued essentially. So these are the picks you want to look for during the bear market to reap the rewards. You reap what you sow in the bull. And Secret Network. Yeah, this thing, what the hell happened to Secret, huh? Is that right? Was it? No, this can't be right. I thought Secret was like, did they change it? Did they do like a split? Oh, this is, I'm looking at the Bitcoin chart. Whoops. My bad. Look at this. Even still, you know, it's not looking too good here for Secret Network. But again, just as I was saying, all the Cosmos projects, any Cosmos project right now is down horribly bad. And, you know, Shade, Secret, these are no different. Now, you have a pretty clean vertical to wait for on Secret. You know, you got this clean vertical trend line, diagonal, I should say, not vertical. You got a clean diagonal here. But, you know, this thing just looks toast. Stick a fork in it. You know, these are all-time low levels. All-time low is 25 cents. You're at 47 right now. All-time high, 10 bucks. So, yeah, if you like Secret and you're a long-term believer, well, then you got basically all-time low prices to buy it right now. I'm not going to buy any Secret, though. Oh, yeah, Tintin says all Cosmos projects are down. Adam needs to go up for others, is my 2 cents. I do agree with you. I do agree with you there, Tintin. All right, let's we got monkeys in the house today. What up, monkeys? Yeah, I mean, we're holding strong. I'm holding strong. A 10x from here to a 300 mil market cap would make me just super happy. Take it one step at a time, though. 100 mil first is the first goal, but with this thing's potential, you know, it can easily get to 500 mil to a billion and beyond. So I would say if you're holding monkeys with me right now, you should have a plan to sell. You know, you can't just hold this thing to a billion. You could, of course, but that's stupid in my opinion. Right? You want to take profit on the way up. You want to siphon profits out of it. You know, secure the bag on the way up. So just have a plan now. Have market cap goals and have the amount you want to sell at each market cap that you're going to be happy with. And yeah, like I said, I'm looking to walk away with you know, some insane figures from this one. So we'll see. Bullish. Moti says 10x, that's a joke. This thing is hitting 10 billion conservatively. I love your optimism, Moti, but I said that a 10x would make me extremely happy. All right, so context is important, obviously, but yeah, listen, monkeys, you know, a 10x from here, that would have so much money. It's gonna be nuts. We'll see. We'll see. All right, the chat is being blown up with monkeys. The tribe is in the building right now. It would be dumb to sell before Elon posts about it. Not really. If it hits my market cap goal and I could take out, you know, a ton of money out of it, that's not dumb in my opinion to realize hundreds of thousands of dollars of profit when it's paper profit to millions. So perspective, context, always important. Ben says thought he was a fader. Well, Ben's, you clearly are pretty new here to Crypto Empire because I've been talking about monkeys since late March, early April. So welcome to the channel, my man. And yeah, don't be a fool here. I will kick you to the curb, basically. All right, so what you should be doing right now. So obviously meme coins are hot. If you missed monkeys, I don't think it's too late. But also you should be farming your airdrops because this is just easy money. All right, if you're neglecting your airdrop farming, you're simply a lazy, undisciplined crypto enthusiast because this is tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table for you to take, but you need to go and do the work to get them. All right. So obviously layer 0 is hot, but there's the big three. There's layer 0, there's Starknet, and there's ZK Sync. Twice a month, once every 2 weeks, you should be farming these 3 airdrops. These are the big three. These are going to be the biggest bang for your buck, the biggest return for your time, because it's a low capital investment, low barrier to entry to get these airdrops, but you do have to sacrifice or utilize your time. All right, so in return for spending your time, these are, in my opinion, the best 3 to be farming right now. I don't think it's too late to start on these if you haven't started yet, but obviously if you started months ago when I made these videos, I've been talking about Starknet for like what seems like years at this point. But yeah, if you haven't started, I don't think it's too late. I think layer 0 would probably be the first one. So, this is like, again, 5 figures, depending if you use a ton of wallets and you bridge over a ton of money, 6 figures. So you should be doing these, all right? There's no excuse not to. For monkeys, let's talk about monkeys. I bought monkeys with my Arbitrum airdrop funds. All right, I just put it into that, and now I'm up, 30x plus on it. So, yeah, we're playing the game well this year in 2023. We're making correct moves here at the channel. So if you are new here, smash that subscribe button, stick around, turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. But yeah, don't be lazy. Start farming these airdrops. All you monkeys out there, as you sit in front of your screen and watch this chart for 24 hours a day, do something useful and start farming the airdrops if you want to compound your money. The tribe is strong right now. The monkeys tribe is in here. What's up, monkeys? Smash up that like button. Appreciate you guys. Anna Maria says, hello, can you please check ID coin? I need to know if I should close my long. I am on a big minus already. So Anna Maria, automatically when you say something like that, you should cut your losers pretty quickly, especially if you're holding, praying it comes back. Usually not worth it to stay in it, but I'll look at it for you. So I'm going to assume that you were looking to trade a breakout on it, and you probably longed up here near resistance, 49, 48, 50 cents. Now it's over here at 47 cents. And I'm also going to assume that you're on leverage. So, you're down 4%. So if you're 10x, 20x leverage, you're down 40 to 80% on your margin, which is not fun. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all for your trade. Because on this 1 hour time frame, broke the trend line, back tested it, big move down, grab liquidity here, grab liquidity here. All right, didn't break that low, which is a good thing. Yeah, maybe you get a bounce back up to this level at 47.3 to 47.6. But it broke this market structure. Yeah, this is not looking good, Anna Maria. I wouldn't stay in the long. If you want to hold it and wait for a bounce, I would sell a bounce above 47.3 cents and just get out of the trade and move on to that next one. Delios asking for Algorand. So Algo is also toast. Looks like it's going lower. Already broke the bear market lows from December. Right, it broke it this past week. It traded below 15 or below 15.75 cents. So yeah, Algo looks toast. It will come back, but it's going to take a long time for that, months at this point. So at this point, you want to wait for Algo to come down to 14. Not far away at all, 14.6. Wait until price comes into this demand zone to buy it at this point. And this goes down to 9.5 cents, so quite a big range. Quite a big range. I would layer 34% from high to low. But yeah, Algo, this thing is more dead than Bitcoin. It's just a horrible chart. It's at the bottom. It's just not looking good. These are the 2020 lows it's approaching. And why does this happen? A big part of it is because this is like a pure VC coin. You know, the vast majority of coins of Algorand were given to venture capitalist investors. And what do? When they get this thing for like a penny or underneath a penny and there's 16 cents, you know, they'll sell it. I don't know what the ICO price was for Algo, but you know, the VCs, they'll dump on you. They don't care. So yeah, that's Algo right now. It looks toast. Yeah, monkeys needs to break this resistance. It is listed on MEXC. Right, if you look at MEXC, it did get listed, which is a very good thing. And if you look at the token holders is climbing every day. Right now it's 8,536. But if you look at the holders, MEXC is the third largest holder, holding 2.84% of the supply. And by the way, this only counts for the holders on Ethereum. If you want to find out the total number of holders holding on MEXC and other exchanges as well, you can see it's 10.6K. Dex Tool shows you that. But yeah, holders going up every single day. And also the marketing wallet currently has 87 Ethereum inside of it. 157K has not been used yet. So it's a well-funded project. It's the best meme out there in my opinion. I do have a ton of it, so yeah, I'm biased. Whatever, deal with it. If you're a monkey's no coiner, deal with it. I'm going to be talking about it a lot and continue to talk about it. You should have listened to Crypto Empire back in early to mid-April. But anyways, yeah, marketing wallet has not been used yet. 157 grand, and this is on a multi-sig wallet as well, so it can't essentially just be stolen. So bullish, super, super bullish on monkeys. Would not fade it, as the people are saying here in the chat. Zej M says, do you think it's still a good time to get into monkeys? Yeah, I do. I'm holding for higher. I've only taken my initial out. And I kind of regret I did that, but listen, I'm risk-free playing on house money, so it's whatever. Still got a huge bag of this, so it's all good. It's all good, man. We got Kakarot in the building. What's up, Kakarot? Go Super Saiyan and send monkeys for us, please. Yeah, too many monkeys here for sure. Yo, monkeys, smash up that like button. Get this algorithm going. Big Balls Dgen says, do you have a video on how to get started with ZK Sync? Big Balls Dgen, it's your lucky day, my friend. I do actually have a video on how to get started with ZK Sync. The only thing is that I need to make an updated video this week. Because this last video I made 2 months ago, it was made like 2 days before the mainnet was released. I just put it in the live chat for you right there. But yeah, this will show you how to get started with ZK Sync. Just do everything I show you how to do on the mainnet. You'll be good to go. You still get that airdrop. I'm doing it on many wallets, so I'm expecting to make at least like 10 grand plus from it. Easy money. Tintin says, Connor, do you plan to do trading on Bybit or similar? We can copy trade if you do. I use Bitget, Tintin. Sign up to Bitget using my link down in the description below. Yeah, I use Bitget, not Bybit. Bybit now implemented mandatory, not random, mandatory KYC. So I would boycott any exchange that implements mandatory KYC if you can, because there's other options that don't require KYC. So yeah, join Bitget. That's where it's at. We got Money Flies to Jenny. What's up? Pretty sure you changed your name. You used to be Crypto Mama. I recognize the picture. He just said he has quite a few videos on the airdrops. Yeah, we got quite a few. They're all on the channel right here in a row. Layer 0, Starknet, ZK Sync. This is what you should be doing right now when the market is doing nothing. All right, again, we'll look at Bitcoin starting to drop. Broke the trend line, but you know, this chart is just, it's like watching paint dry. All right, so make use of the time right now when things are slow, plant seeds into things that are going to enable you to reap the rewards later down the line. And the most foolproof thing to do right now is to farm airdrops. It's literally just free money. Courtney Johnson, what do I think about BRC20 tokens? Kakarot's going Super Saiyan over here. But what do I think about BRC20s? They're hot right now. My honest opinion is that it's a fad. It's gonna die down, and like they're pointless tokens. So I made a video this past week how to get started with the Unisat wallet and stuff like that. You know, like, here's the thing. From my perspective as a YouTube content creator, this is what I see. There's certain topics that will get you views and subscribers, and right now BRC20 tokens is one of those topics. I could be a guy that just sits here and makes money, or not makes money, makes content about the BRC20 tokens every single day. You know, I farm a bunch of subscribers for my channel. It's a smart thing to do from a business owner standpoint, right? You grow your audience, you grow your reach. But the thing is, I personally think that, you know, it's all hype. It's going to die down, and they're pretty useless. So that's why I'm not really going hard on the content around BRC20 tokens. I could, you know, put my honest opinion to the side and just make videos and get the subscribers anyway, but truthfully, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to, you know, sell out for dumb things like that. You know, I make videos on the things that I like to make videos on. That's why I made videos on pulse chain monkeys recently, because that's what I'm interested in. So, but yeah, anyway, BRC20 tokens, I don't expect them to, there's definitely money to be made there in the short term, but I don't expect them to be like a lasting thing and get used. People are bored. People are just so bored right now in crypto, so they go trade BRC20s and they trade memes. When people are not bored anymore, they're still going to trade memes, fortunately, because memes never die. But BRC20s I can see totally dropping off. Ben Z, do you have detailed video on airdrops? Ben Z, yes I do, sir. I'll put it in the live chat for you. Start with layer 0. This is probably the first one they're going to do. And then also Starknet, don't fade Starknet either. This is just easy money. And obviously ZK Sync. ZK Sync got $450 million in funding. Layer 0 got like over 100 mil by big VCs that tokenize these projects. So it's inevitable. Free money. Don't fade it. Anyways, let me see this question. Adrian saying, Connor, can you look at Myria, please? Yes, we can. All right, so it looks like a classic KuCoin pump and dump listing. Looks new, Adrian. Web3 gaming ecosystem, very nice. Very nice. If this is the one that you're referring to over here. A lot of these new Web3 gaming ecosystems. One that I like right now is Taveria on ZK Sync. They already have a working game you can play. I let my Discord know. I let my Discord know in the airdrop info section about this. A while back. But anyways, they're doing an airdrop, Taveria. So hopefully you guys in my Discord didn't fade that one. But yeah, this is going to be a big one. Pre-sales also. Most pre-sales are garbage nowadays. But anyways, Adrian, your question about Myria, it's just like it's just being sold off by all the pre-sale investors basically. So I would wait. I wouldn't buy this personally. But pre-sales coming up There's two that I would pay attention to. One of them is Tenet. This one is already officially partnered up with Anchor Protocol, ANKR, and they're a liquid staking derivative infrastructure provider, as you see right here. Official partnership. Anchor is a very legit project. So yeah, Tenet is one that I would try and get into if you could. It's launching through DAOmaker. And then the next one is Fusionist, another blockchain and infrastructure layer. Yeah, they're doing actually, I think there's an airdrop right now for it if you can start farming this. Right, so these are things that you just have to invest your check out Fusionist. This is one that I would definitely be paying attention to as well. I tweeted about it. Follow me on Twitter if you're not following me. Crypto Empire right here. Go follow me on Twitter. Tweeted this out on the 19th. But yeah, pre-sales, most of them are garbage. Some of them are worth paying attention to, and those two, in my opinion, are. Let's see, we got Seb Gazda saying, how are we feeling about H-bar, Connor? I think it's a good buy zone. Yeah, I mean, H-bar, just like most coins right now, most legitimate projects, it's getting smoked, it's getting crushed. H-bar, as you see here, is in demand, trading beneath the March lows. All right, these are the March lows, H-bar below it. So, yeah, this is definitely a good buy below that March low. H-bar moves like this. Right, when it actually goes up, it's just straight up. But most times it's like this, where it's, or like this, where it just does nothing. And also we have a clear diagonal to flip on H-bar as well with this trend line. Okay, clear diagonal resistance, and also a reclaim of the March low over here at 5.4. They look pretty good. It could also just reject and head down lower first. But I wouldn't be surprised with either direction. Right, my bias is lower, but I've seen quick turnarounds happen before. It wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, H-bar definitely a good long-term buy level right now. If you get below 5, even better. But watch the diagonal. Okay, when it breaks the diagonal, that's your signal to start looking for that upwards move. If you want to wait for the diagonal to break to buy, you could possibly get it lower, because if it drops from here and then it starts going sideways and breaks it, that could be the confirmation to buy more down here. But yeah, H-bar, solid fundamental play. I'm still holding mine. This is one of those fundamental coins that I hold. Yeah, I'm still feeling good about it. Monkey's Tribe in here. Pat Murphy. Yeah, that looks like a rug pull, Pat. I'm not too surprised that coin you just mentioned, rug pull. Look at the name. Yeah, when Elon tweets about this monkey list, this thing's going up. But Monkey's already made it past the hardest point. It's got 8,500 holders. It's above a $30 million market cap and holding there. Like, the hard work is done. It's way easier to get to $1 billion now than it was, over here in early May, when it was at like a $6, $7, $8 million market cap. The hard work is done. The word is out. People are taking notice. All you have to do now is trust the process, and then trust in Elon as well, because the whole point of this token is obviously Elon's list. So trust the process, everybody. And Gatsby versus Monkeys. So Optimus Prime says, Instagram completely crashed. No one can log in nor send text. Good to know. That's not the first time that Instagram has gone down. I don't really care that much, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are going to be unsure of what to do with themselves with Instagram down, because that's their life. And Gatsby versus Monkeys. So Gatsby just migrated to version 2. If anybody doesn't know what Gatsby's is, it is basically Elon Musk's biggest dog. He's got a big dog. I think it's a Great Dane named Gatsby. or Hamlet's the Great Dane, actually. Anyway, Gatsby's a big dog. I think it's Elon's mom's dog, actually, but Elon's tweeted about it in the past, and that's what Gatsby token was created from. Now, the first developer that launched it, very similar to Monkeys, basically was just some dude launching memes that Elon tweets about, and he's looking to just pull all the liquidity as soon as he could. So just like what happened with Monkeys, the community got together and launched a version 2 that's a legitimate renounced contract, so that it can actually grow. So yeah, this thing's at a $1 million market cap right now. The migration just happened. So Gatsby versus Monkeys. Monkeys for sure is more bullish. But Gatsby's, it does have some potential to be a good meme. No doubt. I don't own any Gatsby. But, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty well diversified in memes right now. Could I miss out on a huge win with Gatsby? Yes, very possible. But, hey, you win some, you lose some. No, Gatsby, this Gatsby is not a rug pull. The first one was. This one is not. Version 2, it launched today. This is not a rug pull anymore. The first one, super shady, yes. But this one's good. Kakarot saying, when Elon tweets, we're pulling the next Floki and beyond. Potential for unlimited tweets with Elon's list. I agree, Kakarot. I do agree. Might have to make a new account called Vegeta. We can talk to each other. Kakarot. Kakarot. If anybody didn't watch Dragon Ball Z, go and watch that show. It's also a very good thing to be doing right now when the market isn't doing anything. A lot of life lessons in that show. You can learn a lot from it. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the live stream right now. Again, sign up to Bitget. Use my link down in the description below. Appreciate your support. If you want to get access to the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group, head on over to my website, cryptoempireco.io. All information about the Discord is right there on the site. If you want to pay with crypto, shoot me an email, send me a message on Telegram, and we can certainly sort that out. But I do appreciate everybody being here for this live stream. Shout out to the Monkeys Tribe for making noise in here and smashing up that like button for the YouTube algorithm, as well as everybody else in the Crypto Empire community. Thank you for taking some time out of your Sunday to be here with me right here at Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. It is time to wrap this one up. I'm looking forward to this upcoming week to see if we're going to get some action in the market, because things are dead at the moment. Bitcoin and ETH going completely sideways. We are underneath resistance, so my bias is to the downside. But just watching the charts is like watching paint dry. So again, do the things that are going to make you money later on. Farm your airdrops. Find the undervalued gems out there. Don't fade Monkeys. And don't fade some of the other memes. Real quick, I'll show you some of the other memes I like. Here. Big fan of Fuck Gary. And also big fan of Fuck Pepe over here too. These ones do have some potential. This just broke a trend line here. Just broke a nice diagonal. So we'll see if it starts going. It's a meme. A lot of Jeets in here though, so it could tank. Be okay with either outcome when it comes to the memes. Jeets are going to Jeet. Snakes are going to bite. Extortionists are going to extort. Don't fade the privacy coins. It's time to wrap up this live stream. Thank you all for being